Hey everyone, Murray Fife here, Global Black Belt here at Microsoft in the business applications area, and also a specialist in asset management and especially field asset management. So today what I'm going to do is I've been planning to create this video for a while, and I finally decided to start and create it. And what I wanted to show is a end-to-end solution where we're going out and we're using the business application tools for both asset management and field service together in a holistic way. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through a lot of different areas, and some areas which you may not originally sort of think with regards to asset management. I want to show you the strength of the BizApps solution within Dynamics 365. So if we go to the PowerPoint, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about the asset management capabilities within Dynamics 365, but really this is a composable solution. We're going to take advantage of a lot of different things, because in addition to doing the maintenance execution within asset management, we've also got field service, which through the dual write capabilities is sharing information backwards and forwards between supply chain and field service. And also we have other tools in our belt, for example, project planning or project accounting. Now, this is a great way that we can go out and we can manage larger asset operations within the system. So the whole idea here is that we've got this holistic view of all of these different things that we can access. Now, the way that traditionally as we go through and work through this, then you are either thinking that this is a asset management sort of task within the four walls of the organization, or you may be thinking that it's a field service task because you're going out and servicing assets in the field. But there's another scenario where you're going out and as a company, maybe you're having remote assets that you need to service, and also you need to schedule people around that. And asset management doesn't really do that very well by itself, but it also field service doesn't go out and track all of your costs and give you the project details that are associated with the activities. So rather than being a one or the other, then what we can do is we can use both of them to their best capabilities. Now, for some people, this may sound crazy. For some people, you may cringe a little bit, but there's a change in the way that assets are being maintained, and remote assets that may be company owned are really out there within the organization. Now, when we look at the holistic view of everyone who needs to manage or be involved within the asset management field asset management process, then there's a lot of different people. For example, we've got asset managers that are really just managing the maintenance asset structures. Then we get customer service involved. So we could have a call desk where requests are coming in for customers to go out and maintain some of their equipment that's on a remote site. Then if we're doing annual projects, then there becomes a project management component that we need to take into account. Then once we've sort of worked out what we're trying to do, then we also have to have maintenance planners involved. So they're the ones that will they get the general project and what they need to do, and then they start spawning off work orders in order to do that. Now, something that's missing within field service, but it's possible within asset management, is that we can go out and take our forecasts, and then we can use planning to go out and calculate what purchases we need to buy within the organization. So we can go out and we can say we need this generator or we need this piece of equipment, and then we can forecast that into the future. So we have procurement planning sort of in the mix. Then we have inventory. We need to, some of the inventory items are going to be serialized. So we may want to receive an inventory. We may want to transfer inventory to a site as well. So we have this warehousing component. All of our workers are managed through HR, so that's just a small component. But then when a work order finally gets released, then it's a field work order, then we need to start scheduling and looking at the resource optimization and the travel time that's associated with it. Then we get really down to the meat and potatoes of it, where we need to perform our work orders. We need to execute them as a field service technician. So once all that work's done, then we have fixed assets components, where if we're constructing an asset, then maybe that needs to be capitalized. If we're doing value add work to an asset, then maybe we want to adjust the inventory, the fixed asset valuation. And then if this is also a customer action that we're performing, then we may need to go out and bill this. But we need to do more than the billing that's in field service. We need to actually go out and send the bill and receive the cash within the finance area. Then finally, we've got some reporting and analytics that we need, and then some additional fixed assets and retirement of asset things that we need to do. So this is, when we look at all of this, there's a lot of people involved, and it's not just the asset. It's not just the maintenance planners or maintenance workers that are involved. It's really the whole organization. And if we look at the capabilities that we've got and expand out into more granular detail, then we've got a lot of tasks that these people do, and we've got these capabilities within the Dynamics 365 Business Apps solution, not just field service, not just asset management, but the entire suite. So when we look at what people need to do, then there's a lot of things that we have to take into account, and this is just half of the what really needs to be performed. We've got the field service components, and then the financial components at the end. And then again, there's a lot of people involved, a lot of different personas, and you can't really do this. You can't silo it out and say that I just want to manage one portion or the other. So this is a little bit of an overview or a prelude to what I want to show within the application and how it runs.